And hello, my amazing social media. So I kind of put it out there just on Instagram. Why do I just keep doing everything on Instagram? Anyway, right, I put a post out on Instagram, which I should have kind of done everywhere else and I forgot. I'm so sorry. Basically just asking for some ideas and suggestions of what kind of videos you would like to see. I mean, because I already have a huge list of ones I need to record. I really need to get myself into gear doing that. But then I thought, oh, do you know what? Let me just see what the public would like. And one of the videos that came up, thank you so much for J&B, for basically suggesting to do a studio setup, like basically how I take my photo shoots, what do I normally do, blah, blah, blah. And I thought, actually, do you know what? That's a good one. That is a good one. Baby Yoda's here too. Or Grogu, or the child, however you choose to, you know, call him. But to me, it's Baby Yoda. So yeah, so I thought, you know what? Let me just give you a bit of a breakdown as to how I do everything. So first things first, we're in the studio. So I tend to have like a dedicated little studio. I will show you everything. And everything's still kind of a mess. But so yeah, so this is basically where all my shoots happen. And just my space. It's literally just my space, and I love it. But the only thing is, I just wish it was a bit bigger. Do you know, if you're like in comparison of like how I used to do my shoots in my room, and my room was massive, and I get it, it's obviously bedroom shoots and blah blah blah, but it is just, I had so much space to work with and so many different levels and all these different places I could shoot, so many like mirror reflections, blah blah. Anyway, so it's very limited here, but it's cool, it does. So let me set up. I'm gonna have to keep moving this around now. I've realized I'm gonna have to keep moving it around because I need to show you this out properly. And just forewarning, this selfie stick is kind of like broken, so at some points if you see it like standing and then all of a sudden it just woof, it's broken. So let me show you one side. So basically, yeah, I'll explain all. Yeah, seats already started dropping now, for God's sake. Anyway, so this is obviously one part of it. I've literally had to put a temporary little blind thing in because we have nosy neighbours. But yeah, so this is obviously the one angle that I try and get in, but at the moment, because I have so many shoes sitting there, it's hard. But yeah, it would be nice to do mirror reflections without having boxes and shoes in the background, but yeah, never mind. So this is one of the angles. Another angle, let me take you over here, is some that a lot of you tend to see, obviously, is the chair. Obviously with Baby Yoda in it, just because he needs a place to go, and at the moment it's the chair. So this is obviously another spot I would work in. See what I mean? It just keeps dropping, so to the point I'm no longer in the picture. So this is obviously another spot, and obviously because before it was just a plain space that would either put a lantern there or some candles, fake like ferns, yeah, I'm sure it's a fern, and all that. So yeah, but obviously I filled it with a chair, so it's kind of made it feel a little bit more cozier than what it was before. Okay, and then behind me is my mess. I do apologize. Some of them are shoes I've reviewed and I just keep them there because they're just easy access, and some of them is basically I still need to review. So yeah, I have tons, literally tons. They were all sitting in my ottoman, so my ottoman's new as well. That's now got a lot of my studio lighting photography kit in it, and I'll explain that in a second. But yeah, it's just, yeah, this is what I mean. It's just, I should have cleaned up, I'm so sorry. And another bit obviously is my books. Oh, my books need a place to go. At the moment they're sitting there nicely, just, yeah, they need a place to go. Anyway, so this is basically the room that I work with. And then also I have some studio lighting. So this is something that I tend to use on darker days. So at the moment I've got gorgeous lighting, even with the blind down at the moment, I've got gorgeous lighting. Oh, it's so beautiful. So beautiful. It, honest to God, with like a whole white room, it just works. So yeah. But on the darker days, obviously, because at the moment we're still in winter here in the UK, and it's just, it goes dark from like 3-4 o'clock. So if I am shooting after work, or just I'm coming home late from work, and it is, I've got shoots to do, it is just, I will get the box lighting on. Brilliant piece of equipment. But yeah, obviously, so that lighting thing came with a whole set. So it came with like backdrops, came with extra lighting equipment actually, yeah, and then like the reflectors and everything. It's a whole kit, and I'm like, God, do I need all this? But it's useful to have, it's handy to have. And, okay, let me move on, I'm like sidetracking. So, another piece of amazing equipment that I have that I should use a bit more. Right, let's see if this will work again. That I use a bit more is my trusted camera. So this bad boy has been with me for a couple of years now. It used to be the Canon, is that i600 something? It used to be a small little diddy Canon, and then I upgraded to the Sony a6000. So this thing is amazing, and obviously I keep it on a tripod. It's just adjustable, and then I basically just obviously move it around as and when I need to. So it is a lot of my, so I'll kind of describe some of my shots because a lot of you tend to be quite interested in that. So when I'm doing the ones where it is my whole outfit and obviously my face not in it, it tends to be at this distance, literally just this distance here, just because it gives a really good, it's actually just a really good place to have it because it captures a lot, because it is, I like a bit of the background in it. I don't like just having just an outfit because it can just seem really plain and simple and really just too professional. I don't like it when it looks too professional. I realise I don't like too professional shots. I don't mind a professional shot, but not too professional. So yeah, so that's one place I tend to have it. And then I move it around. At some places, obviously, it will go like here, so I tend to get closer shots in. I'll normally place my camera, for instance, here, so I can potentially get shots in, obviously, like sitting down, but it is lower. Yeah, and that's what I mean. It's just I tend to mess around a lot with my camera. So yeah, so that's what I mean. It's just because I'm working with a smaller space, there's limited places that I can move it, which sucks, but it's okay. Never mind. Life happens. But yeah, so this is where basically all the magic happens, and it is something that obviously it's always a work in progress. I realise I'm making it smaller and smaller. I keep adding stuff in, thinking, oh yeah, it could do with this. And then as soon as it's in, it's like, oh, maybe I could have done with the space now. Because I had some really amazing shots happening here, especially the fact that obviously because you got two walls, it always just looks bigger than what it is. So obviously that was one. And then two, it's like where my shoes are behind me, this whole wall here, oh my god, I had amazing shots there, but I decided to fill it with an ottoman. So yeah, just sucks. But no, so it is what I tend to do. It is quite basic, and I keep my setup the same just because I just prefer it. Like I said, it's a cute little space to work in. It works for me. And I get a mixture of sort of, yes, sitting down on the chair, like making use of the chair. The ottoman I will at some point. Once I get all these shoe reviews done, I will at some point. I will bring this into pictures, and move my books as well. And then also obviously getting mirror shots in as well, just because it's a gorgeous mirror. And I need to get it into photos a little bit more. But yeah, so it is just, there's a whole mixture that I tend to use. But literally when the weather is a lot nicer and it's brighter for longer, I don't tend to use a lot of my photography equipment. I tend to just literally stick to my camera and that's it. But yeah, it's always nice to have sort of something extra. Always helps. And then also when I'm doing quick shoots as well, in terms of just promo shoots where it is I'm losing lighting, and I have, like, for instance, just say my Sony camera's on charge, I will end up using my phone sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes, just because my phone quality is still pretty decent. But they're like the pictures that I don't need to tend to do like really close up macro shots of like the material of the tights or hosiery that I'm wearing and stuff like that. They tend to be more just sort of, oh yeah, you know, quick and easy kind of promo posts. So yeah, so this is my cute little space. It does wonders for me. And yeah, I hope oh my god, how is this video nearly 10 minutes long? For God's sake. Right, I'm gonna wrap it up because I'm not hitting 10 minutes. So yes, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. I hope you do take something from it. And yeah, if you do actually have any ideas or suggestions what I can do with my space, then yeah, hit me up, let me know. Otherwise, take care for now. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye.